Hello, everyone. Welcome to Daniel's English Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel. This is Level 1, where we keep things simple and clear. Let's build your English confidence together. Are you ready? Let's get started. Today, Sarah is here to talk about her morning routine.
Hi, Daniel. I am so happy to be here. My morning routine is very, very special to me.
That is good to hear, Sarah. Many people want to know how a native speaker starts their day. Where does it begin?
Well, it starts at 6 a.m. That is when my alarm clock starts to make a sound. It goes beep, beep, beep.
Oh, 6 a.m.? That is very early. Do you like that sound, Sarah? Is it a loud sound or a soft sound?
Actually, it is quite loud. It sits on my small table next to my bed. The phone vibrates and the table shakes a little.
Let's pause here for a moment. Sarah used the word vibrate. This means to move back and forth very quickly, like a phone buzzing. She also said next to. This is a simple way to say beside or very close to something. It's a great expression.
Yes! The phone is next to my lamp. When it vibrates, I feel the sound in my head. It is not very nice.
I understand. I think many people hate their alarm sound. Do you stop the alarm immediately, or do you wait a bit?
To be honest, I do not stop it right away. I listen to the beep for maybe 5 seconds. I just lie there.
5 seconds? That is a long time to hear a loud beep. What are you thinking about in those 5 seconds?
I am thinking, oh no, is it morning already? My eyes are still closed. I can feel the weight of my heavy blanket. The room is still dark, but I know the sun is starting to wake up too. But I want to stay in bed.
Time for another quick lesson. Sarah said right away. This means immediately or now. It is a very common phrase in English. She also mentioned a heavy blanket. Heavy is the opposite of light. It means it has a lot of weight. Very cozy.
You are right, Daniel. My blanket is blue and very thick. It feels like a big warm hug from a giant bear.
A giant bear. That sounds very comfortable. Does the blanket keep you warm during the cold night? Tell us more about it.
Actually, it is the best part of my bed. It is made of soft cotton. I pull it up to my chin.
You pull it up to your chin? So only your face is outside the blanket? You must look very cute, Sarah.
Maybe. But my nose is cold. The air in my room is cool, but under the blanket, it is very, very warm. I move my toes. I can feel the soft fabric against my skin. It is so hard to leave that warmth, Daniel.
Let's look at the expression, pull it up. This means to move something to a higher position. She pulls the blanket higher. And she said fabric. Fabric is the material used to make clothes or blankets. It's a useful word for shopping.
Exactly. So I am under the blanket, and the alarm is still going beep, beep, beep. Finally, I move my arm out.
Is your arm cold when you move it out from under the warm blanket? I always hate that part of the morning.
Yes! It is a shock. My arm feels the cold air. I reach for my phone. My fingers touch the cold glass screen.
Oh, the cold glass. That must wake you up a little bit. Do you turn the alarm off or use snooze?
You know what? I hit the snooze button. I think everyone loves the snooze button. It gives me 9 more minutes. 9 minutes of pure magic. I close my eyes again. I tuck my arm back under the blanket very quickly.
Wait, Sarah said hit the snooze button. To hit a button means to press it. And snooze is that extra sleep time. Pure magic means something is perfect or wonderful. Sarah thinks those 9 minutes are perfect. Let's continue.
It is perfect. For those 9 minutes, I do not think about work. I do not think about chores. I just feel.
What do you feel? Do you hear the birds outside? Or is the house very quiet in the early morning?
I hear a little bit of wind. Sometimes I hear a car drive by on the street. Whoosh! It is very quiet. Then I hear the tick-tock of the clock on the wall. Each second feels very slow. I am so relaxed.
That sounds very peaceful. I wish my mornings were that quiet. Usually my neighbor's dog starts barking at 6 a.m.
Oh no! A barking dog is not good for a peaceful morning. My house is silent. I can hear my own breathing.
Sarah used the word silent. This means there is no sound at all. It is very different from quiet, which means little sound. She also said, whoosh, this is a sound word. We use it for things moving fast, like a car or the wind.
So I am breathing slowly, in and out. Then the 9 minutes are over. The alarm starts again. Beep! Beep!
Is it different the second time? Do you feel more ready to wake up, or do you feel more tired?
Actually, I feel a little more awake. I open one eye. I see a tiny bit of light coming through the curtains.
The curtains. What color are they? Do they block all the light, or can you see the sun shining?
They are yellow curtains. When the sun hits them, the whole room looks like it is glowing. It is very beautiful. I see small dust particles dancing in the light. Do you know what I mean? They look like tiny stars.
Let's pause. Sarah used the word glowing. This means to shine with a soft, warm light, like a candle or the sun. She also said particles. This is a slightly harder word, but it just means very small pieces of something, like dust.
Yes, the dust stars. I watch them for a minute. Then I take a deep breath. I decide to sit up.
Sitting up is the first big step. Does your back feel stiff? Or do you feel full of energy suddenly?
To be honest, my back feels a little bit stiff. I am not a young gymnast anymore. I have to move slowly. I stretch my arms wide. I reach for the ceiling. I can hear my joints go pop and crack.
I know that pop sound. It happens to me too. Stretching is so important. Does it help you feel better?
It feels amazing. I stretch my neck to the left. Then I stretch my neck to the right. I feel taller.
Sarah used the word stiff. This means it is difficult to move, like a piece of dry wood. It's common after sleeping. She also said, reach for the ceiling. The ceiling is the top part of a room. It means she is stretching very high.
Now I am sitting on the edge of the bed. My feet are hanging down. They are looking for my slippers.
Ah, the slippers. Are they the fluffy kind? Or are they simple rubber ones? My feet are always cold.
They are very fluffy. They are pink and look like little rabbits. I find them with my toes on the floor. The floor is made of wood. It is cold. So when my feet go into the warm slippers, it feels great.
I can imagine that. From the cold floor to the warm rabbit slippers. That is a very good transition for the feet.
Exactly. I stand up now. I am officially out of bed. The blanket is behind me. It looks messy, but I don't care.
Let's learn edge of the bed. The edge is the border or the end of something. Sarah is sitting where the bed ends. She also used officially. This means for real or formally. She is really awake now. No more sleeping.
I walk to the window. I pull the yellow curtains open. Now, the sunlight is very bright. I have to squint my eyes.
The sunlight is bright? Is the sky blue today, or is it a bit cloudy? I love a sunny morning.
Today it is very blue. There are no clouds. I can see the green leaves on the trees outside my window. The leaves have dew on them. They look like they're covered in tiny diamonds. It is very pretty, Daniel.
That is a beautiful description. Dew is the small drops of water that form on plants during the night. Very poetic.
Thank you. I look at the garden for a moment. Then my stomach makes a sound. Grr. I am very hungry.
Sarah said squint. This is when you close your eyes halfway, because the light is too bright. A very useful verb. She also mentioned her stomach makes a sound. We often say, my stomach is growling. It means you need food.
Yes, my stomach is growling loudly. It is time for the kitchen. I walk down the hallway. My slippers make a sound. Flip-flop, flip-flop. The house is still quiet. I like this time. It is my me time before the world wakes up.
I love that phrase, me time. It means time for yourself. What is the first thing you do in the kitchen?
First, I drink a glass of water. It is cold and fresh. It feels like my body is waking up from the inside.
That is a very healthy habit. Water is the best way to start. But I know you, Sarah. You want coffee, too.
You are right. After the water, I go to the coffee machine. This is the most important part of my day.
Let's pause. Sarah said hallway. A hallway is a long passage in a house that connects different rooms. Very common. She also said from the inside. This means she is not just waking up her skin, but her internal organs too.
I open the bag of coffee beans. The smell is wonderful. It smells like chocolate and roasted nuts. Do you like coffee, Daniel?
I love the smell of coffee, but I prefer tea in the morning. Coffee is a bit too strong for me sometimes.
Oh, I need the strength. I put the beans into the grinder. It makes a very loud noise. Whirr! The loud noise breaks the silence of the house. Now the house is truly awake. The beans are now powder.
A grinder is a machine that breaks things into tiny pieces. We use it for coffee beans or even pepper. Sarah said the noise breaks the silence. This is a very natural expression. It means the quiet time is over.
Now I put the coffee powder into the machine. I add some water. I press the start button. Now I wait.
Waiting for coffee is the hardest part. What do you do while the coffee is brewing? Do you check your phone?
Actually, I try not to check my phone yet. I look out the kitchen window. I see a small bird on the fence. The bird is cleaning its feathers. It is a little brown bird. We call them sparrows. It looks very busy.
A sparrow. That is a nice bird. While the coffee brews, which means to cook or prepare, you watch nature.
Yes. And then I hear it. The drip, drip, drip of the coffee. The kitchen starts to smell like a cafe.
Let's look at brewing. We use this for coffee or tea. It means the hot water is taking the flavor from the beans. And feather. Those are the soft things that cover a bird's body. Like hair for humans, but for birds.
The coffee is ready. I pour it into my favorite mug. It is a big mug with a picture of a cat on it.
A cat mug. That is cute. Do you add milk or sugar? Or do you drink it black? Many Americans love black coffee.
I like a little bit of milk. Just a splash. It turns the dark coffee into a beautiful creamy brown color. I hold the mug with both hands. It is very warm. I feel the steam on my face. It feels like a spa.
A mug is a large cup with a handle. We use it for hot drinks. And Sarah said a splash of milk. A splash means a very small amount of liquid. You don't want a whole glass, just a splash.
I take my first sip. It is hot, but not too hot. It tastes rich and slightly bitter. I feel my brain waking up.
Does the coffee make you feel more positive about the day? I think caffeine is like magic for the brain.
It really is magic. I feel like I can do anything now. I can answer emails. I can go for a walk. I am ready. I sit at my kitchen table. There's a small spot of sunlight on the wood. I put my mug right there.
That sounds like a perfect morning. You have your coffee, your sunlight, and your me time. It is very peaceful.
Yes, it is. I sit there for 10 minutes. I do not move. I just enjoy the taste of my coffee and the sun.
Let's review the word sip. A sip is a very small drink. You don't gulp it down, you take a sip to enjoy it. She also said bitter. This is a taste, like dark chocolate or coffee without sugar. It is the opposite of sweet.
Now the sun is higher in the sky. The day is starting for everyone. I hear my neighbor's garage door open. Rumble, rumble.
The world is waking up. Your quiet time is finishing. Do you feel sad when the quiet time ends, Sarah?
A little bit. But I also feel excited. A new day means new stories and new things to learn. I finish my coffee. I wash my mug in the sink. The water is warm and bubbly. I like the feeling of the soap.
You even enjoy washing the dishes? You are a very positive person, Sarah. I usually find it a bit boring.
Actually, if you focus on the bubbles, it is fun. They are clear and have rainbow colors in them. Try it next time.
Sarah used the word rumble. This is a low, heavy sound, like a garage door or a big truck. Very descriptive. She also said bubbly. This comes from bubbles. It means there are many small balls of air in the soap water.
Now I go to the bathroom. I splash cold water on my face. This is the final wake-up call for my skin.
Cold water. That is brave. I always use warm water. Cold water makes me jump. Does it make you feel fresh?
Yes. It makes my skin feel tight and clean. I look in the mirror. I smile at myself. Good morning, Sarah, I say.
You talk to yourself in the mirror? That is a great way to build confidence. I should try that in the morning, too.
You should. It sounds silly, but it works. Then I brush my teeth. The toothpaste is minty and very cool. I brush for 2 minutes. My mouth feels very fresh. Now I am ready to get dressed for the day.
Let's learn wake-up call. Usually, this is a phone call to wake you up, but here it means something that makes you alert. And minty is the flavor of mint. It's that fresh, cool feeling you get from toothpaste or chewing gum.
I go to my closet. I have to choose my clothes. Today, I want to wear something bright. Maybe my yellow sweater.
The yellow sweater to match your yellow curtains. That is a very sunny choice, Sarah. You will look like the sun.
Haha, I hope so. I put on the sweater. It is soft and warm. I put on my favorite blue jeans. I feel good. I put on my shoes. I tie the laces carefully. Left shoe, then right shoe. Bunny ears, then through the loop.
You tie your shoes using the bunny ears method? That is how I learned when I was a little boy, too.
It is the best way. Now I grab my keys. I grab my bag. I am ready to walk out the front door.
Wait, before you go, did you eat breakfast? You said your stomach was growling earlier. Don't forget to eat.
Oh, you are right. I almost forgot. I usually grab an apple and a granola bar. I eat them on my way.
Sarah used closet. A closet is a small room or a large cupboard where you keep your clothes. A very important room. She also said, tie the laces. Laces are the strings on your shoes. You tie them so your shoes don't fall off.
I open the front door. The air outside is fresh. It smells like wet grass and morning air. I take one more deep breath.
The smell of wet grass is one of the best smells in the world. It is so clean and natural. Do you agree?
I totally agree. I lock the door behind me. Click. The morning routine is finished. Now the day begins.
That was such a detailed story, Sarah. I felt like I was there with you, from the alarm to the front door.
I am glad. Even the small things in the morning can be very special if you pay attention to them.
That is a great lesson for our listeners. Pay attention to the small things to practice your English and enjoy life.
Exactly. Every moment is a chance to learn a new word. Like sunlight or slippers. It is all around us.
Let's look at one last expression. On my way. This means while you are going from one place to another. She eats while walking. And lock the door. To lock something means to close it with a key so no one can open it. Very important for safety.
Well, Daniel, I have to go now. My day is waiting for me. It was so much fun talking to you today.
It was fun for me too, Sarah. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. Have a wonderful and sunny day.
Thank you. Goodbye, everyone. I hope you have a great morning too, whatever you do.
That's it for today. Good job. Remember, small steps lead to big changes. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe and leave a comment. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.